unusual to this. Have a safe trip. Enough of that. Surely you're no highwayman. Pity this. This savagery. Offered by a highwayman. I must have lost my touch. Greetings.
Yo. Yo. Yo.
Hello?
What up?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Not bad, dude. Not bad. Kicking it on a Sunday. Got my house all cleaned up. Got a girl coming over a little bit later. It's a good day.
Heard that. Heard that. Sunday fun day.
That's right. They moved my schedule back an hour, so now I'm at the plant. So I gotta go to work a little bit earlier tomorrow. So that kind of blows, but I'll be all right.
So I be. That's how it be.
Yep. So shit, man. I made my way. I'm still on Mog. I made
Oh
my
yeah?
way. Yeah, I didn't beat him yet. I kind of want to. I'm kind of want to go give it a try. I kind of want to try to solo him though, just for the fun of it.
If you want to. I just got the purifying stuff.
Oh, did you?
Whatever.
I'll help you kill yours if you want.
Let me see. Wondrous physic. Lord of Blood's curse. Yep. That's the one.
But what else? I got down to Noxtella. So
Did you find that boss I was telling you about?
which one?
You kind of gotta like go to the Grand Cloister. It's like all the way down. It's like this big, huge malformed star.
Oh no, I didn't get all the way. I didn't go that far into it. I got a little. I like basically got to the site of grace right there and walked away.
Mm.
And what was it? I beat the 2 tree sentinels. I beat the draconic tree sentinel. I beat the stone
Oh, you're in Lando.
gargoyle. Huh?
So you're in Lando now.
Yeah, Langdale's awesome, dude. I love it. It's
I
cool.
love it. Yeah, one of my favorite areas, honestly. I was out there last night. Like, I didn't want to miss anything. So like, the Altus Plateau, like Mount Gelmer, Volcano Manor, that shit took it out of me, bro.
I still haven't gone through Volcano Manor.
Volcano Manor is good. You want to go through there, yeah. That's actually a really cool place.
I don't know, like, when is an appropriate time for me to go there.
Anytime.
Oh, okay.
The one thing you don't want to mess up is you don't want to kill Rykard before you finish everybody's missions.
Oh, okay.
That's the one thing. You'll close out everybody's missions if you kill Rykard too early.
Gotcha.
And Rykard isn't like super duper hard or anything. And he's not hard to reach, but some people want their 4th talisman slot early, so they kill Rykard because he's earlier accessible in the game. But if you don't go to Volcano Manor and you kill Morgott and Landel, then you get another talisman slot that way.
Oh, okay. So,
Because the four talisman slots that you're looking for, you have to kill shard bearers.
gotcha. Does Korn have any missable part of his quest?
He can be missed. Like when he moves, I can tell you where he moves.
No, he moved to the Altus Plateau. I found him.
Yeah. So after that, you have to find Gold Mask for him to move again.
I did find Gold Mask, but he still stayed there. And
did you tell him about where Gold Mask is?
Oh no, maybe I need to go back to him.
You kind of got to play the messenger. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, okay. I thought I went back to him, but maybe I didn't.
Yeah, you go back and forth between them, and then once he finds Gold Mask up, he'll move to the other location with him, and then the next place that they would move to would be the consecrated snowfields, I think, which is the area after this. So we would have to kill that illusion of Godfrey and then Morgott, and
Oh,
we
okay.
could take the lift up into the next area. Like it's just so many it's the lifts, you know what I mean? Like
Dude,
first it
there's
was the
so
lift of
much left to this
Altus.
game that, like, I'm just looking at the map and I'm looking at all these dark areas. I'm like, there's still places underground.
Mm,
I still got, like, the northeast and the northwest sides of the map
mm-hmm.
to do. I got a shit ton of this game left.
It's nasty. Yeah, I left underground. I got bosses down there to kill, but I was like, got tired of being down there. So,
Oh, really?
well, I got Estelle, I got Mog. Um,
Ah, well then.
yeah, that's about it, I think.
Gotcha. Oh, yep. Here's where he is. I gotta tell him about Gold Mask.
Do you sport with from your description? Of course. Bless the golden into you two.
If you can advance like far into the game if you want, cause the volcano assassination missions do take you pretty far, like near the end. Well, I can't even really say near the end of the game, but they take you later into the game. So like once you have that area unlocked, you can actually like do them all. But if you want to do them before then, and then progress the rest of the game, get those areas unlocked and do them as you go, that's a possibility as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of going through. What's in the Shaded Castle? Is there anything essential in there?
Well, yeah, there's a boss there, but more importantly, from Millicent's quest line, you go there for a prosthetic arm that you give to her
Oh,
for her
okay.
quest line, and she gives you really nice talismans. You can't get both in one playthrough, but you want to do her quest line so that you get at least one of them on one playthrough.
Gotcha.
And don't know if
Yeah,
you've met the Dung Eater.
he's in the round table hold, but so far he just tells me to fuck off, and that's all he
Well,
does. I keep
once
going back
you
to him every time something happens, and he just doesn't. He tells me the same thing.
once you find a seatbed curse, he tells you to free his body, which is imprisoned in the capital.
Oh, okay.
There's an underground part of the capital as well. So surprising, I know.
Oh, there's an underground part of the capital too. Damn, dude.
Big
Damn, there's so
underground.
much in this
It's
game.
a labyrinth. It's a labyrinth down there. You will get sick. Like you'll be like, where the fuck am I? You'll be like, oh my god. Like
So I'm looking
I don't
like,
know.
dude, if you could see my map right now, I'm like, I don't have the Volcano Manor area unveiled. I don't have most, dude, like the right half of the screen is basically not unveiled. All I have is Caelid. Everything above Caelid is still dark and clouded.
Oh yeah, same for me. Pretty much Landel. The only difference between us two is I know what lies beyond there. it's a lot. There's still more. Like even if you look up, there's still more up and to the right. The map gets bigger still. Like if your map looks pretty much identical to mine, which I think it does, at least on this playthrough.
Yeah.
The map continues to get bigger.
Jesus Christ. So, I was just kind of going through my map area by area, clearing off everything. And, so, let's see, I can continue with the Ainsel River. Go down there still.
Yeah, you
And
want to go to
Noxtella.
the Grand Cloister. If you continue with Ainsel, there's like a twin gargoyle fight in there, and that'll take you to the deep root depths. If you take the coffin that goes up the waterfall after the gargoyle fight.
Okay.
And then that's one way. And then if you're doing Rani's quest line, she's like a little doll or whatever. You can transport. You can after you help her, you can go to Rena's Rise, which is in the same location as her. It's a tower north of Rani's Rise.
Yeah, I did. I
And
took the
then
little transporter.
Yep, and that'll take that. If you keep going with that, that will take you eventually to Estelle.
Yeah, it took me down there, and that's how I got to Noxtella.
Hold on, let me make sure we're talking because it's easy to go into.
It took me to the old city is what it's called, or something like that. Let me look at my. Yeah, Old Palace.
Let me see.
Old Palace and Noxtella, the Eternal City, is what I got over there.
And the Ansel River.
Yeah. Yep. There's two Old Palace locations, and then there's the Noxtella.
Okay, I see. I was looking at Nokron. Alright, yeah. Once you're there in Noxtella, that's like you can find her as like a little doll or whatever, and they
Yeah, I found the little doll. I don't know what the fuck to do with it though.
you talk to it.
I talked to it.
You rest at a site of grace, and there'll be an option to talk to little Rani, and you have to continue through that area because she wants you to kill something up ahead, which is kind of tough. It's not a boss or anything, but she wants you to kill it, and then you're gonna go through the Lake of Rot. You're gonna go through the Lake of Rot, and you're gonna end up at the Grand Cloister. You're gonna go even further down in the Grand Cloister, and you're gonna eventually meet Estelle.
Okay.
It's like at this point it transforms from what you were usually seeing to a bunch of rotting red shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Area's gonna like transform. You know what I mean?
Like the whole map is gonna transform?
The scenery is gonna change.
Oh.
The scenery is gonna change. Like that shit that you see in Caelid, it's like
It's gonna spread all over the map.
It's gonna look like the worst Caelid could possibly look is how it's gonna look down there. As you get closer to the Grand Cloister.
Oh, okay.
And there's gonna be those rot enemies like those bugs and yeah. Actually, I really need to finish that area too. Just need to figure out.
So where do you suggest I go next? Do you think I should keep going like underground? Should I go do Volcano Manor? Should I maybe do this Carrion Study Hall area?
Carrion Study Hall. Do you have Rani's thing that turns it upside down or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, go through there. I mean, it'll take you to the divine tower of learning or whatever, and you want to go through there so that you get the curse mark of death, because that's how you're going to be able to continue the rest of her quest line.
Okay.
The curse mark of death is literally at the top of that tower. That thing that she gave you is so that you can go get it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I was getting my ass whooped by this wizard in here, but we'll see how it goes this time.
Get up close on him. He's no threat, man. Like, doesn't have time to cast the spells. It's the hands that are helping him that are in more trouble.
Should I turn the place upside down and then go through, or should I go through once and then collect the items and then go?
That's the only way to do it if you use that thing or whatever.
Can I clear out the enemies and then come back and turn it upside down?
I think I don't know. I think those appear after, only after. I'm not sure, honestly.
Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna go try and kill this.
I never actually investigated the area without turning it upside down, so I'm gonna go and check that out.
Okay.
Yeah, because I never actually checked out the Carrion Study Hall until she gave me that thing. So maybe
Well,
there's
fuck,
a
come
bit to it.
come through this place with me. We'll go through it together and see if you can find anything that. I'll let you know if there's anything worthwhile getting the regular way.
All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna reverse mine because I've gotten everything already with the reverse. Okay, looks like there's a lever you can pull, blah blah blah. Then you go up. Alright, let me see if we can even summon here. Nope, can't be summoned here. Not
Can't.
before the area anyway, let me see. I'm gonna try and go up.
Should be at the site of grace, right?
The multiplayer option is blank. Well, not the multiplayer option, but the, you know what I mean? Like, I can't put down the sign.
Oh.
Seems to be like a secret passage when you take that that platform up. There appears to be a secret passage as you go up on the thing there.
Oh yeah, I say that one.
So that's somewhere I haven't been.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we have to go through this solo.
Don't become a bloodstain. Oh, nope. That's literally, don't go through there. That's the section that actually gets opened when you reverse the tower. You'll fall to your death if you go through there. Unfortunately.
I'm gonna go jump this fucking wizard and see what happens.
I see. The wizard is there even without the tower reverse, so if you haven't killed him yet. So he's just present there no matter what. You can kill him without the tower reverse if it's a little bit easier for you to just run up there and kill him. It's actually harder to kill him if you reverse the tower.
He keeps teleporting away on me.
Yeah, he's going to do that. He's going to go up and up and up until you can't go up anymore. He's actually shooting at me. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not him. There's these phantom things that are spawning. Oh, that is him. Looking like Saluvis. Fucking slime ball. Saluvis will die when you get the curse mark of death as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, he died. I got his stuff.
Fucking slime ball.
This motherfucker keeps running like a goddamn bitch.
Yeah, he's mimicking me too. It's pretty funny, guys.
Where the fuck did he go?
Up.
Up.
Mm-hmm. There's a another lift you can take. Cowardly mage, just like half the fucking people in this game.
Fucking mages.
Yeah.
Dude, there are like 100 fucking spells. They wanted you to play a mage so bad, and when they made this fucking game, they were like,
Well,
please, please
sorcery's
use me.
always been like huge. Like so many things you could do with it. You know. Remember in Dark Souls, you could like make yourself like invisible, basically.
I mean, I've only used magic as like a utility. You know what I mean? I bring a heal spell with me. That's about it. That's I haven't
Oh, this
used any
guy
magic
loves to
besides that.
run. He loves to run. Get it now though.
Found you, you motherfucker.
Magic downpour. This is what he drops. Yeah, I'm still wrecking using bleed. I got a nice blood weapon.
This son of a bitch.
Yeah, when you get to the top, you're just gonna end up running all the way around. I think there's actually one preceptor for each version of this area. So I don't think it's the same wizard. It's probably just another preceptor.
I got a bow too, motherfucker.
Yeah, he thinks he's Oh, there's a ladder going up. Where might this go? Oh, another ladder going up. That's so funny. There's a body here, literally upside down. It's like
Is
he's
that upside
holding
down
on.
body?
Well, the bot. It looks like he's holding on to the. to the platforms up above. Cerulean Seed Talisman. At the very top. I can see no further way up though.
Got him. I shot him to death with arrows.
Alright, now there's a ladder that goes up and another ladder once you get up there. So carrying glintstone staff. That's also an item up here.
Yep, got that one.
And then there's a lift after that area if you keep going. Yeah, you wanna get to the Grand Cloister and all that, cause there's that ahead item. It's like a scarab that raises item discovery. It's not like
Okay.
the mimic thing that kills your health in Dark Souls. It's like just solid item discovery. I remember that damn mimic head.
Oh yeah, the symbol of avarice. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know it. Alright, I think that's it for here. And then when you reverse it, now you gotta reverse it. Well, after you get all your stuff. After you reverse it, you'll go across that bridge. When you go across that bridge, there's gonna be a Godskin Noble. It's gonna be one of the round ones. And it's gonna drop that set after you kill it. Man, let me tell you, one of the most frustrating I think like my mental health kind of like deteriorated when I went to this area in the Altus Plateau. It was closer to the capital. It's called the Ariza Hero's Grave.
Oh, I got that one. Yeah.
And the Ariza side tomb slightly north of it.
Yeah, I got the grace, and then I took off. I didn't go in there.
Yeah, man. I think for like my mental health, like that I mean, I can do it now. I can do it now, no problem. But when I was going through, I was like, wow, I was like recording and shit. I was like, I really don't think I can take this. I was like, I really don't think I can. I was like, I don't think I can take this. I was just done. I was like, oh man. After I was done with that area, I was like actually tired. Like,
Is it that frustrating?
I mean, it wasn't frustrating. It was just like so much shit that, like, I was just like, okay. I was like, all right. I was like, okay. I was physically tired when I was done with that area. And it was after I explored everything else in Landel, like not Landel, but like before you go inside of the capital, like the rest of the area, like all the storylines, Volcano Manor, blah blah blah, did all of that in one day. So it was like this is at the end of the area before I go into Landel, so it just hit me way harder.
It's funny.
And I was just like, oh no, and I kept telling myself I don't think I can do this, and I just kept playing. I was like, why do I do this to myself?
Bro, one of these days I'm just gonna go through as a bow only build. I'm just gonna build my whole build's gonna be around the bow.
Oh, well, there's quite a few bows you can get in this game, and a few of them are really interesting too. Like there's you know those paintings?
Yeah, yeah.
Those paintings take you to areas that give you unique items and whatnot. So
Oh, okay.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I got 3 of those. I haven't found them yet. I was trying to find one of them, and I couldn't really.
I wikied. I didn't have time for all that shit. I totally wikied.
I mean, I imagine I'll probably end up wiking a bunch of them, but one of them I found on accident. What the fuck? Where am I?
So, what kind of style have you got? Like, have you, at this point, honestly, if you had Somber Stones, you should be able to, like, get, like, a +9, special weapon.
Yeah, I haven't figured out what to use. I got a couple special weapons. Honestly, none of them. The weapon selection, I'm not really that impressed with so far in this game. Like,
because you haven't. It's not like Dark Souls. There's some things you have to actually kill. Let me tell you an OP weapon though. Falling Star Beast Claw. Jaw.
Falling Star Beast Jaw.
Mm-hmm.
I was yeah, I saw that. I heard the Sword of Night and Flame, even though they nerfed it, I heard it's still good.
All the legendary armaments are still really good.
I mean,
God
right
Slayer,
now, I just switched from fire affinity to a holy affinity on my claymore, and that upped it up. I'm at like 580 or something. That's pretty good damage.
That's pretty high AR, yeah. Yeah, for a regular weapon especially. If you kill that boss in the bottom of Caelid, you get one of the legendary armaments. It's a God Slayer sword or whatever. It's a black flame sword.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that the God's Skin Apostle thing down there. He's not hard.
Yeah. I killed one of them up at the Windmill Village.
Mm-hmm.
But I had Torrent with me. That and Torrent makes everything easy. Torrent is my best friend, bro.
Makes things harder for me.
Dude, I love Torrent. He does run off the side of cliffs every now and again, but he does help, like, make bosses a fucking cakewalk. Yeah, I mean, I got some legendary weapons. Like I said, Sword of Night and Flame. I got this Regalia of Eocade, Sword of Saint Trina, Golden Epitaph.
Did you finish Yuri's quest line?
Yeah.
That whole blade is nice.
I know it is. It is fucking cool. I know, man. I was playing with it a little bit.
It's a really nice that skill.
Uh-huh.
If you learn how to use that skill, that shit is nice. Period. Like
I was like trying, just like looking at the moveset for the dual twin blades. And I was like, dude, you get so many hits off with these dual twin blades on a bleed belt. This thing would just fucking wreck.
Not only that, you put on the winged sword insignia.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I was looking at Yuri's weapon too. Is fucking awesome. That super long katana.
Oh yeah. Now that I like the length on that.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know. I haven't decided on what I'm gonna respec to, but I'm kind of waiting right now. It's kind of basic. I really kind of like this Guardian Sword Spear too.
I mean, honestly, after a while, you'll have unlimited upgrade materials, so you can play around with whatever, really.
Yeah. What was it? I killed that Black Knight of Assassin and got his weapon. That was pretty cool. Alright, I think I cleared out everything in here.
Did you explore the catacombs after
no, I went and got the Grace and then I dipped because I wanted to kill some bosses.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, those areas are pretty tough.
I figured they would be, dude. I was like, yeah. It was late. It was like 2 or 3 o'clock. I was like, I don't really want to go through all this right now.
Not so much tough as it is like annoying. And then like you find these places after you've already been playing for a while, and it's just like, just really takes it out of you. And like Elden Ring takes my energy in a different way. Like I love the challenge. Like other games that I've been playing for a while, kind of like take my energy in different ways. Like why do I play this fucking game?
I mean, so far I don't know. Nothing's been like that for me.
Not yet on Elden Ring, but other games that I've been playing for a while, like for a few years here and there. I'm just like, why do I play this fucking game? Like,
I don't think there was
That
anything too
it
good
was-
in the regular way of going through this place. I just cleared everything out. I didn't really find anything special.
Did you go all the way up the ladders?
Yeah, I went all the way up to the rafters.
Did you get the cerulean? Did you get the talisman up there?
Oh yeah, I did get that. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's not really much else. Death snails. So cool.
What happened to that finger maiden that I was giving the grapes to?
Oh yeah. Now, after we kill Morgott,
I'll find out some more about her or what?
after we kill Morgott, there's the underground part of Lendl, and Moog is Morgott's brother. So Moog, or remember Mogwin from the palace?
Yeah.
He has, I think it's an illusion of himself, but there's another Moog, which is called Moog the Omen, at the bottom of Lendl, which you have to defeat to be able to reach his next location.
Ah, okay.
And he's not as hard as I thought he was to find. That place is like a freaking labyrinth, but actually after you've gone through it a few times, your first time going through it, you're just gonna, it's awful. But after you actually navigate a bit, you're like, you figure out how to actually get down there. So
I'm gonna try this little shortcut we found. I hope I don't die going through this window. God damn it.
no, you're gonna die going through there until you reverse it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
That little
That's
shortcut
spot.
on the lift?
Yeah, you have to activate the thing to be able to go through there,
Oh, okay. Good thing I didn't go through there.
because you will fall to your death. Oh, look at that. Some grace I didn't find before. Merchant. Can't wait to kill all these merchants.
Oh, I already killed them all. I killed 2 of the bell-bearing hunters, too.
Dude, the one in Kaled.
I know, I tried that one. I didn't get him. He still got me.
Fucker's tough.
I'm gonna wait till I'm overpowered and just come back and put his ass down.
I don't know why they made the one in Kaled stronger.
They made everything in Caelid stronger, bro. Caelid is the death
Oh my
area.
God, I hate that.
Climbing
I feel
up
like
that
in
fucking
comparison-
divine tower, dude. Oh my god, it was such a pain in the ass.
I feel like in comparison to the rest of the area, like, you can go to Kaled mad early, but like, Kaled is still like pretty much just as tough as the Altus Plateau.
Oh, what the fuck? How do I get the fucking thing to come back?
What you mean?
The platform is at the top.
Yeah, bro.
How do I get it to come back down?
You go up.
I can't go up.
Mm-hmm. Jump through the... Go through the area where the hands are.
But I
gotta
can't
go.
walk across to that window.
You can. Just don't fall all the way down through.
Alright,
So
let's try
it's like
that.
there's a little opening, but you can fall. You can fall in.
Oh, okay. I didn't think I could get on this ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I already cleared out like everything in this fucking... This motherfucker is back.
It's another one. It's another one. I was thinking that because I had a wizard too, and I already cleared this area, and then I did the regular version, and I was like, I wonder if he'll be here. And I was like, no, it's just another preceptor. It's another like type of him, another one of him, basically.
Oh shit, I got a phone call. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. What's up? I'm back.
Yo. I'm over here trying to make up my mind on what I want to do too, so don't feel bad. It's like things open up more and more as you go. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
options really open up like as you play. So
I'm just like, I just don't want to like. I mean, you know how Souls games are, dude. It's like you get to a certain point, and then it's like a cutoff point for certain people's storylines, quest lines, and stuff.
honestly, dude, it's your first playthrough. I wouldn't even try to be like a completionist on your first playthrough. If you want to get everything and you want to like do that, I could totally help you with that. But you could also look on Wiki and do it too. But it's more fun doing it with someone else. That's what she said. But like, I wouldn't worry too much about all that. There's a lot from what I've discovered that there's nothing too major that you'd miss from these storylines, and a lot of storylines can still be done after you burn the air tree. Oh, sorry, I spoiled.
Nah,
turning important.
I've seen pictures of it, so I figured something like that was gonna happen anyway.
There's things that do stop after you burn the air tree. So like, honestly, before you get to that point, I wouldn't worry too much about storylines because they can actually still be completed before you burn the air tree. Because what's going to happen is after you burn that air tree, the game is going to begin filling up with ash. The Landel capital that you're at right now is going to fill up with ash, and certain areas are going to become inaccessible, but other areas are going to become accessible.
Fucking Miyazaki, this dude is always talking about rot and ash. Like every game, it's like rot, ash.
Think about it. What's happening with the world we live in? Think about it. Like, for real. Did you notice this huge spiral weapon in the middle of Landel? Have you been inside the capital yet?
No. I've gotten to the castle. I'm inside, like, right after you fight the... Yeah.
Got you.
No, I'm, like, actually in like, that indoors now.
Hmm?
I'm, like, indoors of the capital now.
Oh, okay. Well, after you get in, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like further into the capital. There's a huge dragon.
Yeah, I've seen it from the outside. I was looking around.
It was like a huge spear or something, like a huge spiral type weapon. Pointing into the capital. Not sure exactly what happened here a certain time ago, but probably something to do with the shattering. But that weapon that you see, that's one of the legendary weapons. You'll obviously be wielding a smaller version of it, but catch my drift.
Yeah.
Gold Mask also moves with Corrin to this area.
Oh, Mask of Confidence.
Yeah,
What's
that's a sick item. Gives you 3 arcane.
Ah, nice.
Builds. Yeah.
Did you get the silver tier mask? That gives you a bunch of arcane, like 10. Or 8.
The silver tier mask gives 8?
Yeah. It gives you 8, and it doesn't have any detriments. There's like no negatives.
Let's see about that. Silver tier mask. Oh yeah. That's lots of arcane. I don't know why they didn't suggest that. It's even got better stats than the Mask of Confidence when it comes to it's a little bit heavier. But I don't know why they didn't why is that not on the wiki? That's my question.
I don't know. Put it on there.
Gummy bears are delicious. These are like real gummy bears. I remember on my first playthrough, like the game was just too big, and I was like, okay, I just want to beat the game. So I kind of like just skipped the button, you know.
Me, I don't know. I try to get my money's worth. So I'm like, I'm gonna search and search and search.
This is probably the best $60 I've spent, though, to be completely honest. Like, don't get me wrong. Like for the time that it was out, like all the the previous Dark Souls games, especially Bloodborne, which
Bloodborne is so fucking good. I love Bloodborne.
I would literally sit, like me and my friend would just do speed runs. No, we're not like not like super fast speed runs or whatever. We wanted to get like the upgrade items.
Yeah.
So we'd just play and play and play for those. So we'd do like 5 playthroughs a day.
I mean, I don't know. It's even with this one included, Bloodborne is still my favorite one.
Bloodborne, it has a piece of my soul that I can't give.
It's like this one, yeah. Like the exploration is better. The open world is awesome. The combat is almost as good as Bloodborne, I think. But
a Bloodborne world like this, though.
I know, dude. But the world of Bloodborne, the lore is so cool.
Yeah, like imagine a Bloodborne side, like a game, like.
I know, like an open world Bloodborne.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That would be that. Oh, dude, I know. They're just keeping that shit in their back pocket. Like, if we ever need money, we're just gonna put out Bloodborne 2, and it's gonna save the fucking company.
That's one of them, though. Like, they know that's what we want, and they say that they're gonna bring it to PC, and that they're not working on the game or whatever. And I think definitely they're gonna let Elden Ring like finish its run.
Oh, I'm like, I don't. Right, I'm like, I've already heard people mention Elden Ring 2. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know if there's going to be an Elden Ring 2. I mean, really.
I would say that this is going to be DLC. I wouldn't go as far as to say Elden Ring 2.
Right, like.
Because there's no way. You know what I mean? Well, you know what? I'm not going to shoot that idea down because they could do the same thing with Elden Ring they did with Dark Souls. And it'll sell.
Yeah, it will. It will.
It may have a point where it kind of goes down. Like, what if... Okay, so here's a theory, yeah? When they came out with Dark Souls, it was out for a minute. When Dark Souls 2 came out, they followed up with Bloodborne in the same year, I think. So they could do the same thing with Elden Ring, say Elden Ring 2, and then recycle Bloodborne somewhere in there before, giving us Elden Ring 3 or whatever.
I know, dude. I don't know. I honestly, I think that they're just holding on to Bloodborne 2, like
that's what players want.
It's like what Square did with Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Right, people.
You know what I'm saying?
They knew that players wanted that for
right,
a long
and they were
time.
I know, like I remember 10 years ago reading an interview that they were talking about, and they were like, the only way we're ever doing out another Final Fantasy VII is if we're about to go out of business. And 10 years later, when Square has had nothing but misses,
Yeah, nothing but yeah.
I mean,
very
really,
niche
lately
titles.
the only thing they've had that's been making them money has been fucking Final Fantasy 14. And I mean,
Yeah,
that game's fucking awesome. Don't get me wrong, but it's a very niche community. You know what I
it
mean?
is. Final Fantasy is a very niche community. You do have a point there.
Especially the MMO version of Final Fantasy.
Right. It just doesn't quite. It doesn't quite. What's the word I want to use here? It doesn't quite hit the same. It's not a.
Right.
I don't know if you can like transition that game from being an RPG turn-based sort of thing to an MMO.
I mean, dude, they did, and it is fucking awesome. If you haven't played it, and you like MMOs, it is by far the best one I've ever played.
I do often play MMOs.
It's
I'm
really
between
good,
a
man.
few games right now.
I mean, I like MMOs for the rating. You know what I mean? That's real. I like the challenge of like the hard raids, the ultimate raids, savage raids, stuff like that. And
I just have a hard time playing with people that don't know how to play the game.
you gotta find friends, dude. And dude, that game's fucking like they call them savage raids. That game's savage raids are the fucking Dark Souls bosses of their genre.
Really?
Dude, if anything, I would say that they're harder, pound for pound, than any boss from Software has ever made.
Okay,
Like,
you haven't been to the end of Elden Ring, sir.
dude, I shit you not. Some of these fights are so complicated, dude. I would have the guide in front of me, and
Well,
I would
yeah, Final
I would
Fantasy
watch
has
it like.
those-
I would watch, dude. I would have to study the guide for fucking 2 weeks, and then put over a month of practice time in with my team to be able to beat some of these fights. They are that complicated.
Have you played the earlier Final Fantasies? Like 7, 8, 9, like back on PlayStation?
Yeah, 7, 8. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, some of those bosses on there were like nearly impossible. Like,
Dude,
the
these
weapons
MMO
from
fights
Final
are
Fantasy
no
7,
fucking joke. Complicated hard, bro.
Like old school hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like old
But they
school
were
hard.
they still had the simple solution where it was like, hey, if the boss is really tough, you know what you do? You just grind for hours and then come back and whoop the shit out of it.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I really like the materia and stuff. Like, on
Dude,
Final
I know it was.
Fantasy VII.
I love.
That was
I
pretty
love.
cool.
7 was is honestly one of the best games I've ever played, and the remake
Yeah,
is
the
too.
story. Yeah.
I mean-
so with the remake that they released DLC because the initial game that they came out with, it ended at a weird point.
It ended at the perfect point, in my opinion, and the DLC I was really pissed off about because I'll never get to play it because I don't have a PS5.
Oh man, they did that.
It's only on PS5 and PSP and PC, so I cannot fucking play. I know it's like nobody.
How are they gonna put the DLC on a separate platform?
Right? That
'Cause
pissed
the
me
game
off
ended at
so
a weird
much.
point. The game did not end the way it was supposed to end in my opinion. It was way too short.
I thought it ended perfect. I mean, it ended just about where Disc 1 ended on the.
Right. So that's my thing. If that's disc 1, we know damn well from us coming up, what generation we're from, we know that game has 4 discs.
3 disc.
Was it? Oh, okay. Some Final Fantasies had 4. Sorry.
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was 4 discs though. Either way, we didn't get that content.
Right. Like basically, so disc 2. Well, disc 1 was was all of Midgar. Disc
Yeah.
2 was all the other shit like City of Ancients, Juno, all those places.
I guess I didn't see that because where the game ended though was with them like Sephiroth like just disappeared at the end of Midgar. Like when they got all the
that's
fights and
the
stuff.
fucked up thing about the remake is that none of that ending happened in the disc 1. That was
That's
all
what I'm
fucking.
saying. That's what I'm
Like
saying,
like
bro.
that was all like end game shit content. That's why everybody's so hyped about it because they're like, we don't really know what the fuck is going on with that remake game right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why like they need to come out with like I was pretty sure DLC or whatever was going to be the other disc because we all know as Final Fantasy VII we're obviously fans, but that's not where the game that's not
No,
that
no,
doesn't
no,
make
no,
any
no, no,
sense.
no.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
So, I mean, dude,
so it
at
shouldn't
that,
make sense to anybody
in disc
else.
in disc 1 of the original Final Fantasy VII, by the end of disc 1, Sephiroth still didn't even know who the fuck you were. Like, you know what I'm
like,
saying?
How was he
was
you,
like,
you fight Genova, like, and you don't even fight that form of it that early. Like, it's like
no.
it was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I don't think you fight Genova on disc 1 at all.
Only on the ship, only on the ship when you're traveling across the ship and everybody's disguised.
I think that was disc 2. I think you leave. I think disc 1 is when you walk out of Midgar. I think is the end of disc 1.
It's the end of disc 1. Okay, all right. It's a little bit way far back in my childhood.
Yeah, I don't really remember either. Honestly, I could be wrong. But
I don't know.
But yeah, no, like, I mean, dude, I have so many. I'm gonna pre-order that fucking next Final Fantasy VII remake game, for sure, dude. Like, I'm so hyped for that shit, because at this point, this has, like, the way I see it, from what I've seen in the remake, is that the Sephiroth that we saw in the remake has to be from the future. It's the only way that it makes sense in my mind.
Oh, he's from the future. So fucking corny.
I mean, it has to be one coming back from the future to try to change his own fate.
Yeah, I mean, Sephiroth is actual badass. He's in other games like Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, he's
actually a bad motherfucker.
Right. And like the biggest clue to that to me was that in the original game,
alien, is he a fucking, like, what is he?
Well, in the original game, Sephiroth couldn't cast Meteor until the end of the game, after you gave him the black materia from the City of Ancients. He needed that black materia to cast Meteor. And at the end of this one, he was casting materia at the. I mean, he was casting Meteor at the end of this game.
Okay, your theory makes sense then. Yeah.
That means that he has to be He has to be a Sephiroth that already has the black materia.
Oh man, they need to do something, bro, with that shit. You know. Like,
according to lore, I mean, as far as lore goes, that's the only way it makes sense. Now they could just be fucking off, and like that could just be something they made a mistake on. You know what I'm saying? That they weren't thinking of?
No, ain't no mistakes on that. Like, how do you know what I mean? Like, how do
right.
You know?
And he took you to the end of the game. He keeps talking to you like he knows.
Already knows what's up.
Right.
You know?
Right. He already knows, and you're like, Sephiroth fucking who? Like, I don't even know who Sephiroth is. You know, Cloud does, but he's the only one. The rest of Aerith shouldn't know who the fuck Sephiroth is. And she's talking like she already knows he's the biggest evil on the planet.
Biggest evil, yeah, exactly.
Right?
They need to do something, bro.
Dude, that game is gonna be fucking. I can't wait to see the rest of that story. If they don't make it good, they are gonna. That's it. That's gonna be the end of fucking Square. Like, people will be so pissed off about that shit.
Yeah, they need to fix that, bro. They need to figure out what the hell they're doing with that game, because like I said, it ended after they came out of after you like running away on all those machines and stuff, and you know, that didn't even make sense. That literally did not make sense to me at all. You know, especially when you remember the original game. It was just way too short,
man.
You know,
I'm super excited to see it. A lot of people said it could be like 10 hours shorter because they didn't like all the filler.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of scenery.
Like, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's common with Final Fantasy games, and that's something.
Right. That doesn't bother me at all, dude.
Because I'll be trying to get through the game and whatnot. Because when you were playing the original game, there wasn't a lot of that. Like the cutscenes were obviously really good looking and whatnot.
I mean, for their time.
For the time, right. For the time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care because I'm playing this. You know, I'm way more of a Souls player than I am, you know, anything else. But it'd be really cool to see what they do with it, and I'd just like to see them do it with what fans want. And that's how you sell things nowadays. It's not You know, people want to make huge money off these video games. You got to give people what they're asking for, man.
I mean, you better. I mean, yes, but you and still like retain like the element of surprise too, right?
Absolutely, and you got to
Yeah.
leave enough room to be able to do it again. If you know, if we're talking a Final Fantasy VII remake, please do it right the first
Dude,
fucking time.
I mean, so far they've done it fucking right. I want to see the rest of the story. The story's gonna go on. It's far from over.
Man, it's all right, I guess. Oh fuck, a Crucible Knight. I really don't like these, dude. In the Ariza tunnel or whatever, there's a
Uh huh.
double Crucible Knight fight.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was awful. I
Dude,
I
I
I
fucking
screamed.
hate those Crucible Knights. They're the worst
I
enemies I've come
screamed.
across so far.
And that's at the end of the tunnel when I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And then after I was in there for like a good couple minutes fighting them, and I was just laughing because it was just like I was like, this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous.
Dude, I can barely beat one.
Double Crucible Knight fight. I was just like, I was like, I can't take this.
They
I
are
literally
they're
cannot
like
take this.
I know, dude. I hate them. I hate them.
One's got a shield and the other one's got a big weapon with
Dude,
long reach. And
I
then he
really
still
don't want to
flies.
fall off this fucking balconies right now. I'm
You
trying
know
to
how
figure
like
out.
they fly, they grow
Yeah.
wings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that. It's just awful. It was actually awful. I can't believe I made it through. And it was nothing but a shit recycled fight. You know, so, to some people in this game, that pisses them right off. Like when they see like
Yeah.
a duo fight of something they've already been through, or like it's a boss, but it's not really a boss. Like it's an NPC, and it's been turned into a boss or whatever. All right, get this legendary armament up here. The one I missed on my first playthrough. The Bolt of Grand Sax is what it's called.
Dude, there's just like a book. There's like books floating in the air.
Books floating in the air.
Yeah, from when I turned this place upside down.
Oh. The capital is pretty lethal, man. They've got these knights that just snipe you with lightning great arrows.
Ooh.
I'm sitting here looking at my character with like this huge arrow just sticking out of my head.
I know, it's so funny when that happens.
Like, yo, like for real. It's like imagine actually living in a world like this, and you're like, it's good. It'll come out.
I just roll a couple times, it'll disappear.
It's like, ew, oh my gosh, there's a lion over here. I think I'll run. I love rotten breath, honestly. Cheese breath.
Cheese breath. Bro, I'm a basic. All I use is a shield and this fucking claymore.
I see. Nothing wrong with that. I see you clearly know how to use it. You know how to parry and all that. But you can make things easier.
Yeah, I will too. But I mean, I haven't had a very difficult time so far with this, so it's working for me. I do a shit ton of damage. Try order. Alrighty, where am I supposed to go?
That is so lame.
What?
This is lightning attack that these knights do. And they like repeatedly do it. It's annoying.
Oh shit, there's a cutscene.
Freaking war lions. Those guys ain't no joke.
Oh, I
No,
made
they're a
it.
joke when you're inside of a door that they can't get through.
Cheese. Dude, there's so much cheese in this game. That's the one thing that's great about it.
I
Makes
mean,
it so much
hey,
easier.
you can make it hard on yourself, and or you can.
Right. Be like, I'm gonna do it. No magic, no summons, no help, no nothing.
Yeah, man, it's your game.
Right.
Do what you want. Me
Me,
personally, I want to be one of the. I want to get like to the point like where I was in Bloodborne, like getting like really fast kill times and stuff like that. So I just
wh-
want to.
yeah, that comes with practice. After you already know where all the traps and surprises and shit
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
Like your
definitely.
first time,
Solid.
it was like what 100 hours to get through Bloodborne. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It wasn't like huge. It wasn't like a huge game. I want to say it was like the same size of Shadows Die Twice, which was a great game.
Dude, I'm on the last. That game is so fucking hard, dude. That game is
I beat that game
so
100
fucking
times.
hard, bro.
I beat
You
that
have
game
got to
literally
share
100.
this. You've got to like share the secrets with me because I'm on the last boss, and I've gotten to like the last phase of the last boss, and I'm just like, by the time
Which
I get
ending?
there, of Ishin,
Yeah,
when he
but which
when he
ending?
comes out of Genichiro.
Okay, because there's another version of Ishin.
Yeah, yeah,
Which
where you just like fight the old man version of him.
he's pretty fucking tough.
Oh, okay. Well,
You have a very small arena, and he's Ishin. So Ishin is a bad motherfucker.
dude, right now I'm like I've gotten to the last. I think the last phase of of this boss, and by the time I get to it, dude, I am just like I'm out of healing items. I'm out of fucking lives. I'm out of spirits. I'm out of
You
everything, bro. I'm like,
you have to deflect. He has a rhythm. Sekiro is a rhythm game. Once you get the rhythm down, it's it's like you speak the language of the game. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing's like Dark Souls where you can like when you play Bloodborne and Dark Souls, it got us used to like getting as many hits in as we can before having to dodge or roll or whatever. With Shadows Die Twice, it's straight rhythm. There's like a rhythm to everything's attacks, and if you can figure that out, especially with Ishin, because you have to respect Ishin.
dude, I do respect
He's just gonna whip you. You can't even get too many hits in. If he'll let you get a hit or two in, but he will not let you get a third in without a backslash counter. And
Yeah, it's
that's where he
fucking hard,
punishes you.
man. It is. Sekiro is like
And
the hardest From Software game if you ask me.
Owl, you have to punish every one of Owl's mistakes. Like if you're fighting Owl, and wherever a memory or whatever, or the first time you fight him you have to punish him for his mistakes.
Uh,
With your attacks. So it's like with Ishin, that motherfucker's just bad.
I don't know, dude. And then I had like a really hard, like I think you know what I think threw me off is I really didn't like the control scheme when I first started playing, so I changed it around, and I think that's like fucks up my parries and stuff like that.
I don't know.
I don't know, man, because I was trying to make it easier to use the grappling hook and stuff, and when really like.
Too?
Yeah, I don't know.
The vault controls are pretty fair. I don't know.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up going through like just restarting that whole game and going through it all over again
Great.
to like get good.
It really is.
It's a really fucking hard game, dude. Really
Try
hard.
if you after you beat it, you can play it in hard mode.
I have
There's
a hell of a time with Sekiro.
There's a charm that Kuro gives you that protects you, but if you beat the game and you start it again, you can remove the charm. You can play with the charm removed, get 20% extra experience, but if you don't deflect perfectly, you take chip damage. So like if you can't block without taking damage, and if you don't deflect perfectly, you take damage.
Gotcha.
But you get 20% more XP gains, and I don't know if it affects Sen, but I think it's definitely experience. But I played that game to the max as well, the same with any other Souls game that I ever played. I literally did that to the max. I beat it 100 times.
I don't know. I still haven't beaten it. I rage quit on Ishin. I never went back.
Badass. I would do it the same way when I played Bloodborne. Like I would pick an ending that I wanted, and I wouldn't like record speed run it, but I would do my version of a speed run because there were certain items that I'd want and stuff like that.
Right.
And I would stock up on the super duper high level items that only a high level player would use.
I mean, Bloodborne, I don't know, dude. Bloodborne, I had a much easier time with Sekiro. I mean, Dark Souls, much easier time. This game so far, much easier time. Sekiro, one of the hardest games I've ever played.
Well, it was meant to be a punishing game. I mean, it was after Dark Souls 3 came out, I think, and they had to have some sort of bridge for their next product. And I don't know when they teased Elden Ring, but I felt like that was like a necessary installment, like a single player game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
felt like it was a necessary installment. It was good.
I don't know. I think after this, I might finish up a couple games I got on stream right now. I want to beat Doom still. I want to finish Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor was pretty good.
I like Shadow of Mordor, dude. It's fun for a single player game. That's not like too much. You know what I mean? It's like a power trip kind of game.
It is though. If you you play with those combos and shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Yeah,
but it's still there are still some shit that is challenging because some of those rare like legendary fucking bosses with their immunities and shit will put you the fuck down, dude.
Yeah, they'll kick you around a bit. Definitely kick you around a bit.
Oh, what do we got here? Fat Boy.
Yeah, going across the bridge.
Yeah.
I just rotted him, honestly.
Of course you did. You rot everything.
I don't have time for that, bro. If it's not a boss that poses an actual challenge, then I don't really have time to be sitting there circling and dodging and slashing. That's why I use bleed weapons for the most part, because the battle is over quick. You know, I ain't got time to be... You know what I'm saying? I haven't done much. I haven't done much PvP in this game, but I think I'd be all right at it if if I had to. That's a part of the game I haven't gotten to yet. Now there's lots of co-op that I haven't really gotten to yet because I want to finish the rest of the game, and then I want to get to the point where I'm just stacking up like billions of souls or runes from helping people beat bosses and shit. Because I just want to be that player at the end of the year when Elden Ring has been out for a year. I want to be that guy with the crazy collection, like it was back in Souls. Because like Dark Souls 3, people would drop you souls. You remember that? Drop you fully upgraded weapon. I don't know if you can do that in Elden Ring. Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know if you can drop stuff and whatnot.
I don't got time to fight this.
No, it's just discard. I don't think you can. I don't want to discard those. Those are good. I don't want to discard anything. Fuck it. All right. So pretty much to progress anywhere in the rest of this section right now, I gotta beat Morgoth to dispel these barriers. Yeah, Morgoth's not too bad. Oh, I just remembered I got a talisman slot. Godfrey gave me one. Okay. hoping DLC brings out, you know, more of the actual story, because it's very vague. You know, we don't really, we're kind of making up our own lore.
Yeah.
The same way we have since Dark Souls has been kind of out. And this fan base is actually pretty huge. 750k active players play Elden Ring or more.
It's fucking gigantic. This game sold 12 million copies in the first month.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
you, fat boy.
750k people online at all times makes it more popular than a lot of online games. I'm sitting here, you don't wait long to get summoned.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean at this point I know the good items that come. So at this point I'm trying to like not rush the rest of the game. I'm definitely ready for the rest of it. I can't wait to get to that Haley tree.
I haven't found where that Haley tree is yet.
Oh, you'll see. You will see. The Haley tree is I think they tried to make another air tree. You know what I mean? Because it's the only other tree in the game that's anywhere near as big as the air tree. You know, you see one air, you got like the minor air trees, and you know, those are like, you know, like little seedlings or whatever, you know, from the air tree. It's the only other tree, like even, I wouldn't even say comparable in size, but it's pretty freaking big.
Gotcha. Did you see Body Video's lore video?
I saw it on my feed. I haven't looked at it quite yet because I just gotten up from a nap a little bit ago.
I listened to it. I mean, it didn't really spoil anything in the game for me, so. The lore, the lore in the game is so vague.
Videos for long. Now he's on that platform. Like his name is out there. Like when you play any sort of FromSoft game, the Body is involved.
Dude, yeah, absolutely. He's like the go-to. Everybody watches the videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's really good.
He is really good.
Yeah.
The way he presents presents it is really well done.
Yeah, his voice, the way he does the videos, it's all really, really well done. But yeah, I'll probably look at that in a minute because there's a lot of this that I don't quite like. I guess I don't try to put together a lot of things. I'm more so of like the mechanics kind of guy, like the weapons and the, you know, like the boss kills and stuff like that. I don't really like try to figure out the lore, but it is interesting. You know what I mean? It is interesting. Whose tail is this? What does this go to? It's a tail. No, it just feeds me back down here. Okay. Cool. Oh, but this is a shortcut from over here. Oh, I didn't get that. Scarab over here. I need to go ahead and get that. I need to spend these runes, dude. Like, I'm still used to playing on my high level account, so it's like I'm just running around like 250,000. It's like, wait a minute, I need to spend those. Because like 250,000 doesn't get you very far when you're high level like that. Just, you know. Does the Crucible Knight respawn? I really hope it doesn't. That would be so corny. Thank goodness it doesn't. Holy. There's definitely a scarab over here. Got it. Barrier of gold. That's it. And when I first discovered scarabs, I thought that I had to like hit them with like my sword or something. After a while, I was like, okay, just use Scarlet Rot. Just use Rotten Breath. Did you ever finish that area, the Carrion Study Hall?
I'm on the fat boy right now. I'm fighting him.
Um,
Killed me once.
Rotten Breath and
fuck you.
Blood Flies, bro. I'm telling you, lovely combination.
Ah, he's got me trapped.
Can't you ride Torrent on that thing too?
Oh, maybe. Good call. Yay! Thank you, Torrent.
I mean, I think
I
Rotten
didn't
Breath
even
and
think
Blood
about
Flies
that.
are a bit more reliable than Torrent, but there you go.
Torrent is best, dude. I love Torrent.
Alright, let's see. What do I want to improve here? I really don't know what else to put my stats into. Oh, there we go. 2 levels. I'm not even level 100 yet, bro. Alright, I need to
Oh, he killed me. I kind of ran into him a little bit, though, when he was doing his rolling thing.
Yo, when he rolls around,
Yeah.
just stand still and, like, kind of follow him around. You know what I mean? And he won't hit you.
Oh, okay.
Like, when he starts rolling around, if you're following him, basically, like, you don't have to, like, run after him or anything, but he can't hit you. Did you? Oh yeah, well, you haven't been to the Volcano Manor yet. There's another one. It's a reoccurring enemy, but one of them in the Volcano Manor in a much smaller room. Oh, Black Knife Assassins are so annoying.
Yeah, they are.
There's a certain part of the game where you have to light these 4 different spots, just like we did in Celia.
Yeah.
But there are a bunch of invisible Black Knife Assassins that
Ooh.
you can't see unless you have a sentry torch. It's so funny. It's so fun. It's actually it's not that bad. It's not that bad to get through, but your first time going through, it's like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Alright, do I want to fight more guys? I think I want to actually fight. I gotta check and make sure that there's no penalties for me defeating him. I don't even know why his name changes. Like, that would be great if they did that. Like, it's the same boss, but with a different name. That just doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. Alright, it doesn't appear to be a penalty to defeating him. I'm trying to get to the end of the game and get these nice talismans, raise my DPS, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Show people how it's done. One of my favorite fights is literally the last bosses, because the last boss is like one boss after the other. So like you kind of gotta like stock up, like you gotta try and save as many supplies as you can. But once you get used to it, it's pretty fun. All right, let's see what we got here. I never even used the shackle, honestly. Like, I'm gonna use it here. That's right. There's also Moog's shackle. We can make Mogwin easier as well.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, and that's underneath the capital. So yeah, I think I'll do that after this. These are the only way I can advance in the rest of the game. I don't even know if I've done all of Langdale yet, but I'm gonna leave that underground area for now. It's just too much.
Got him. Fuck. Will that one respawn if I sit at the...
Nah, those type enemies don't respawn.
Alright, good.
Great foes or whatever, boss foes or whatever. Like, there are areas that you go to and they make them bosses, but they're regular monsters, honestly. Oh my god, you're so ugly, dude. I gotta get the timing down on that spear throw. I love swarm of flies. You instantly have higher DPS than everybody else.
Bro, that is a very annoying spell.
Swarm
I
of flies.
wonder if it's that good in PvP. It's gotta be.
It is. It is. It's a good spell, period, unless you can avoid it. And your shield, unfortunately, does not block bleed, so... Now, it's good until you start, like, if you go to new game, then bleed becomes, like, something you utilize. It's no longer, like, just go in there and destroy the shit. Like it's something that you're gonna have to like reapply and continue to reapply because things have way more HP.
Right. Ah, I made it to the top. There's no fingers at this one.
No,
What the
because it's for Rani.
Oh, it's for Ronnie.
Curse
This is her
mark of
body.
death, remember?
Yeah.
She renounced that whole thing. She said, "Fuck all of that."
She looks taller. Shit.
Well, it's a doll, so that's her body. The doll that you have is like just a
It's like her
clone
soul.
or whatever. Yeah, you know, it's not her.
No, I know,
Her
but
body,
her body
her
looks
body
taller
is-
than when I seen her before.
Right.
Huh.
How do I leave this? Oh, I got.
She's on fire. She looks like she got burnt to death.
She renounced her flesh with the curse mark of death. She did the opposite of what everybody else did. This is so weird. How does this message displayed like this?
No fingers ahead. That's what I thought too, guy. Let's see what it says, this curse mark of death.
Alright, now I'm gonna see about getting this frenzy flame ending. Well, I'm not gonna do it this playthrough. Well, I don't know what ending I'll choose. I know I've done most of them. I kind of want to do the cursed ending.
So how do I talk to the doll?
You sit at the Grace. I don't know if you have to be in that location. I think you have to be underground in that location where you first find the doll. You sit at the Grace, and there's an option. The same way you would talk to Melina or whatever. There's an option on there to talk to the doll.
Oh, okay. Melina never says shit, dude. She's like almost never there. Fucking useless.
Yeah, when you reach the capital, she'll talk to you more because that's where she wants you to take her. Alright, now with Morgott defeated, I can defeat Moog. The Omen. Down here. Okay. This is gonna be some shit. Oh, that's right. It's to get the shackle, I would have to go at the bottom of the sewers and subterranean shunning grounds. I just want it for the future for both of them, because after a while, the shackle will come in handy for some extra hits.
Definitely.
Right now on New Game 1, you barely even, you barely need it.
Yeah, I didn't even know it existed for what's his name?
Moog.
Oh, not Moog. The other one?
Morgott.
No.
Margit.
Margit.
Margit and Morgott are the same person. Don't know why they, I don't know why they did that.
They're the same person? Like, literally?
Morgott and Margit are the same person. Literally the same.
The doll doesn't say anything.
Hmm?
The doll doesn't say anything.
Keep talking to it.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag, I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense.
How about now?
Eliminate the
Yep.
baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter. Perform for me as eliminate the baleful shadows which the name of Rani. I will not.
What the hell is a baleful shadow?
You'll find out if you keep going.
Is it those?
Just to let you know, that area that you're about to go in is like, well, not that you're immediately about to go into, but just keep going. You'll see when you'll need.
I mean, I've already gone through most of this. I've already gone through this area.
Did you kill the baleful shadow?
I mean, is it actually a shadow? I killed a giant bug-looking thing.
That is not a baleful shadow.
I killed some dudes walking around that were really slow moving.
Did you go through the Lake of Rot?
No.
Mm.
Okay. So it's not in Noxtella?
Mm-mm. It's below. It's continuing that area.
Well, there was like two paths. There was like two paths I could go. There was one path that leads to Noxtella and one path that leads to the All Palace.
All right. So listen.
Or Yule Palace.
She wants you to kill the baleful shadow. So continue going through that area. Like, the only place you can really go is forward. Kill the baleful shadow. And then you're going to continue going through that area. And it's going to take you to the Lake of Rot. You're going to go through the Lake of Rot to get to the Grand Cloister. And then the Grand Cloister is where you will take a coffin down the waterfall. That's going to lead you to Estelle, Malformed Star. You can't complete the storyline until you kill Estelle. And Lake of Rot is literally exactly what I'm making it out to sound like. It's a huge lake. It's all rot. Then there's going to be platforms that you can raise, that you can rest on. But you're going to need Flame Cleanse Me because the rot there just comes so fast and it damages you a lot. Where am I? I'm trying to get to the bottom of the... Okay, I'm on the other side. I don't like this. They make another area that is basically identical down here.
Okay.
Have you come across the Baleful Shadow yet?
No. I ran all the way through it. I don't see anything.
Okay, which location are you at? Are you at where you found the doll?
I'm at where I was transported to.
Yeah. So go through there.
I went there, and I cleared that area out. I killed that giant bug monster that was hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, that's a malformed star. But
and then I killed. Then it led me to some ants, some big ants. I killed those big ants. Then it led me to Noxtella. And that's where I'm at.
Okay. So there shouldn't be a dead end though. Like
no, there's not a dead end, but like I said, there was the path like forked. One path took me to Noxtella, and then another path behind like a beetle, a big beetle-looking thing, took me to a place called the Yul Palace, UHL.
Right, Old Palace. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, I don't know which one is the path I'm supposed to be following, but I don't know. You gonna be on for a little while? I'm gonna go walk my dog. He's kind of giving me the eyes right now.
I'll be here.
All right, cool. I won't be gone too long, like half an hour, 45 minutes or so.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and figure out your situation there.
All right, man. I'll be back.
All right, bro.